You could do the intro.
Me?
Yep. You did it last time.
Then you do it this one.
But That's Life. Season 1, episode 4.
My life ain't your life, and your life ain't my life, but that's life. Your life ain't my life, and my life ain't your life, but that's life. My life ain't your life, and your life ain't my life, but that's life. Your life ain't my life, and my life ain't your life, but that's life. My life ain't your life, and your life ain't my life, but that's life. Your life ain't my life, and my life ain't your life, but that's life.
So we
Poppin', man.
What's happening,
We
bro?
here.
Again.
Episode 4. Who would have thunk it? It's hard.
I want to go to 100.
100, that's the goal.
We got goals.
Mm-hmm.
100.
100
100
episodes.
in Espanol.
And I want to kind of, not give a mission statement, but kind of, I don't think we really told the audience our, I guess, objective or,
We did the first episode.
yeah?
I did.
Sorry.
You can reiterate, though,
Um,
to remind them. That's not bad.
this is, man,
Yeah. I like that.
this is for, not for, but from a brother Larry's head, you know what I mean? From conception to completion. That was the goal for us. But then on top of that is really to just kind of extend our creativity, or just to, you know, let it flow over into our relationships in this work industry, and our friends and our film fam. You know what I mean? Just to be a catalyst for creation, to say, hey, look, let's do more. Let's do more. Let's put some more on top of that. It's pretty much a channel, you know what I mean, of different content from us. And yeah, we're filmmakers, and this is what we're doing. Filming on real big cameras right now.
Aries, LFs, 3 of them, Optimo Primes.
Right now, signature primes. Our signature primes.
My bad, Ari
Yeah.
Signature Primes.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
boy shit.
That's cool.
So yeah.
That's the mission. That's the goal. Yeah, man, we're gonna do 100 episodes, and number 10 gonna look completely different from
The first one.
The first one.
The first one, we started off strong, though.
Yeah.
People liked it. I
Yeah.
appreciate all the feedback,
Word.
everything that y'all been telling us. We've been
Thank you.
soaking it up.
Mhm.
We've been listening. I appreciate all of the compliments.
Hell yeah.
It feels good.
Yeah, he come back and tell me, all his homies. He come back and tell me, hey, bro, he said, you know, and it's, hey, man, I take it with a grain of salt, but it's all perspective, man. Please, listen, here's a message. Please expect me to be perfect, all right, so I can disappoint you. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Everybody got a little dirt around their, you know what I mean, on their rug. You know what I mean? So these are our thoughts. I'm not saying I'm right, 100% correct. These ain't fact checks, but these are real, raw thoughts and emotions and, yeah, conversation, man. I edit it.
Very vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Very vulnerable.
The most vulnerable I've been in a long time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and it's cool. I'm getting more comfortable with it. You know what I mean?
Don't you think this kind of go with one of our topics? Do you think being like a drum major and an educator has helped you with that at this point in time?
With what?
Like the vulnerability, because if you're educated, you gotta use the foundation, the knowledge that you have. Yes, I did. You got to use the foundation, the knowledge that you have to, you know, teach people, and that's vulnerable because you kind of got to stand on your stuff. And then, what's the other one? The drum major, you front and center in front of everybody. Excuse me. You front and center in front of everybody, and that's very vulnerable. Like if you mess up, like you ain't got your squad and a whole line of people that mess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just you. So you being in front of these cameras now, Do you think that kind of helped you with the
Yeah,
vulnerability?
in a sense. Hey, I wouldn't say 1,000%, but yeah.
Yeah.
I've been in the light, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Before cameras and shit.
Been on big stages recording people, live events and
Yeah.
everything like that.
Yeah.
Everybody looking at you.
Mm-hmm. So
That could be daunting sometimes.
yeah, I guess so. It's kind of normal, but it's still you still feel a camera right there, like you know what I mean, like. But
yeah, I don't pay attention to them. Like I when I have to speak to them, y'all, then I kind of notice it or whatever. But man, I don't. I be the fact like if I was doing this by myself, it'll feel different.
yeah,
The fact that I do have somebody here with me, it makes it a whole heck of a lot easier.
Heck yeah,
You know?
yeah. That's why I love 3-man conversations. Like it doesn't. I know this is 2-man, but like if we had a third one.
Hey, yeah, we bringing a guest now.
Yeah, I can lean back for 5 minutes and the conversation still go. Like that's what I like about 3-man conversation.
Our first guest gonna be 5.
Yeah, I ain't the best at, I guess, keeping a conversation or
You don't think so?
steering these things. I mean, depending on what I'm talking about, but like just in general, as a podcast or a show host, you know, this is something we building. This is something we building on, and yeah, I'm gonna get better.
Yeah.
But I know, you know the flow ain't right.
Yeah, no, that college life, they helped me. So that's the topic now. We talk about college life. We former college students.
HBCU.
Yeah, we HBCU college students. You know what I'm
Swag,
saying?
me.
I'm a MEAC man.
Me, swag.
MEAC.
Swag.
I love the swag though. They just beat too much ass for me. But yeah, college was an amazing experience. In this current world, it ain't like you need to go to college. It's great for experience. Like the best thing I got from college was my friends. That's the greatest investment of me going to college. You feel me?
It's a network you've met.
That's the best. I couldn't.
Yeah.
It's invaluable.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like the dude I met in college I was the best man in his wedding. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I really appreciate college, and like we was just saying with doing this in front of the world, I was a history major, so having to like argue the research that I looked up in front of like it'd be like 4 or 5 people, but even a small crowd of folks, you know, it could be nerve-wracking to talk about what you just read and arguing and what your frame of thought was and why these details mean this with the course of history and things of that nature. And yeah, they helped me. I started doing comedy in college, or the little bit of comedy that I did do. Shout out to Chris Jones, my bro Chris Jones, set it off. He was the first person that taught me how to do comedy, and you know what I'm saying? It was a basic course because I only did like 4 or 5 shows, but that's
It was funny. You had them laughing.
I had some chuckles. I get booed off stage, you know what I mean? And I didn't do the real work of being a comedian either, as far as like fully developing the set for myself. Like I'll write jokes down, but when you get on that stage, it'd be like, you know what I'm saying? You don't got no TV to look at what the topics is. It's just you and the people and the jokes and come in the crowd, you know. But that helped me with this, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of experiences in my life. I've been in the front, playing in the church, you know what I'm saying? But college really helped a lot with just socializing and being able to talk and converse with people and in front of people. Heck yeah. What was your funnest time in college that you can remember?
What's my what?
Funnest time. Can you
Funnest
remember?
time?
Yeah, like, can you remember?
Man, it was just the parking lots. Any random night, bro. Just, man, I had an expedition.
You stayed on campus all 4 years?
I stayed on campus, I think, 3. I really don't even remember, bro. My whole college life is a blur. Like I can't definitively tell you a lot of things. I had a lot of fun though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure
fun,
the people
bro.
watching who know you
Yeah.
can attest to the
Yeah.
fun you had when you was in school. I had a lot of fun too.
Yeah, if you was in Alcorn, like, what's that, 08 to 12, 13?
You know about.
Yeah, you know JB.
You know JB.
Yeah. The
Y'all know
old
JB. Y'all know JB. Old
Old
JB.
JB.
The one with the locks.
Yeah, yeah. You knew, no, braids.
Braids JB.
Yeah, braids and then locks.
Ah. Okay.
Used to call me Lloyd. That was my crab name.
You can't escape that shit.
Like, what?
You can't escape the Lord.
And they play the song, let me stand up with drumsticks, acting like I'm singing and shit.
No, crab.
Crab, bro.
Yeah. That was good times too. That was my funnest time in college, being in the band.
Yeah, dang.
The band experience was definitely being with 250 other black young people, playing music.
You know what?
Young people. Young people.
Say young people.
Young people. Being with those young people, playing music is so enlightening. Like it does something to you internally. Yeah, that's just nice. I seen the post from this producer named Slim Wave on Instagram. He did one of them joints where you could put like different blocks in the square on your reel. And he had like 8 of them boxes, but he played different parts of the instrument. So he got like 2 trumpet parts,
Okay, yeah.
2 trombone parts, 3 bit. You know what I'm saying?
Like a chorus type shit.
That jump sounds so good, bro. I wish I got a mouthpiece, but I be wanting to play. Cause it feel good to play music. It's just like the art we be making. Like I was telling Maya, like doing your art, the thing you want to do, like the effort that you put into it just be a little bit more. Cause you know what I'm saying. You like I want it to be you got to look in your head, so you want this thing in your head to be in the reality. You want it to be tangible and stuff, and that's what the notes is. You bringing that imagination of the person who arranged it, you making that come to life by blowing it a certain way, blowing the air into the instrument and playing it with a certain dynamic, and you know what I'm saying? And everybody doing that in unison, bro. Like when people play music together, just like when it's 10 folks chopping.
Yeah.
And it's like it sound like one snare drum. It's like that's the goal. That's how you know a band is beautiful. Like when each section sound like one person. That's why I don't like. That's the only thing I don't like about the swag.
Are they screaming?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't even the screaming. It's the hanging over. Screaming sound good when it's used right. You know what I'm saying? But it's like in the film industry. Like if you do a white or you do this same move every shot, it's like. It's like, all right, it don't really mean nothing. But when you do it at the right, it's intentional, it'd be like, oh, that joke fire. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's it's ego. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole swag psychology though. Like, you gonna hear me. I'm gonna be the last, loudest, highest note playing person out here. And it's like, I get it. Yeah. It's a big risk too, because if you fool, everybody like, oh, you messed the whole jam up. You feel me? So yeah, that whole college experience was dope, man. I highly suggest it if you got the money. And when I mean by money, like scholarships, because paying out of pocket and owing mugs is not the move, fam. Not for that experience. Not in 2025.
Y'all had Chicken Wednesday?
Nah, Fish Friday was the thing.
Fish Friday, yeah, I had Chicken Wednesday.
I can't remember Chicken Wednesday.
Alcorn Chicken Wednesday
was a thing.
Club Cafe, bro.
They had a DJ in there?
Yes.
In the cab?
In the cab.
This is not 08, 09 though.
Club Cab, bro. 08, 09, 09, 10.
What?
Yes. He was out there mohead swagging.
What?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes, bro.
I'll
show you. We'll put up a clip. We gotta put it. This is the cafeteria on a normal Wednesday. I'll show you. It's on YouTube. Yeah.
That's crazy. Nah, did they have? No, I don't remember that. But I was only on campus for a year too. So I only had 1 year of experience of.
Yeah.
But I got kicked off campus. Not kicked off, but like I couldn't afford being on campus because I
Man, what you do?
didn't go to class my first semester of school.
Lost your scholarship.
I lost a piece of it. I lost my abatement. So I stopped paying what in-school niggas was paying. And that really, that messed that whole refund up. And that's when I still ain't gonna say my alma mater. But that's when my alma mater was blowing a bag. BMF. We was BMFing. So scholarships was out the wazoo.
Yeah.
What? I don't know, my homie had like 23K. 20-something K.
Refund. Sweet.
Had to be. I don't know.
Crazy.
I probably said too much. But Muggs was getting bags. Shout out to my band director. Because he was blessing the players. Shout out to both my high school band director for linking me with that band director. They both illustrious though. Like they got illustrious careers with they good musicians or whatever. But that
Tell them about Low at 782 Murphy, the studio owner. It looked like.
oh my
You gotta show a
gosh,
comparison of
bruh. Yeah. I got the picture.
Yeah.
So yeah, my band director and the owner of 782 Murphy, which is a studio here in Atlanta. If that ain't, I've been on the Doppelganger Street, so I'm gonna show y'all. I got a TikTok where I show this doppelganger, this young lady named Stevie. She look like Rosa Parks, but she an old soul. Like she sound like she from New Orleans. It's crazy in the mud. I'll show you. It's right there.
Yeah.
But it's that, and then like I said, like he said, my band director. Yeah, there go Stevie right there. That's Stevie.
Look like Rosa Parks.
She look just like Rosa Parks, bro.
Funny.
Look like Rosa Parks, bro. And when you hear,
talking about her voice.
yeah, when you hear too, is she got an old soul and she Creole. She from the coast.
Yeah, that's New Orleans. That's Louisiana.
Yeah, she from the coast, so it sounds like her whatever. Yeah, Buddy at 782 looked like my band director. I could have swore that was Eddie Ellis when I seen Buddy, bro.
That's crazy.
I said what?
Speaking of, so yesterday we had a shoot with K Camp and Ari the Kid.
I heard of him before.
We're shooting the same, right? We're in the studio. The studio has, everyone knows it. I'm not gonna name drop it. The studio has multiple sets in it, right? So, and they book it out. When you book it, you don't get the whole studio. You just get the set that you booked, right? So, bam, we're on set, and K Camp is sitting there waiting, waiting for us to get ready, whatever. And the dude that books the studio or the set next door to us, he was playing a song, and everyone was like, "Damn, is that K Camp? He playing K Camp?" Because it sounded just like K Camp.
It did.
And K Camp was like, "Damn, what song is that? I don't remember that one.
He did.
Yeah. He said, "I don't know." He was like, "Yeah, it sounds good. I don't remember that one. I don't know if he said it sounds good. No. But he said, "Yeah, I don't remember that one." But he was vibing to it. And then the song cut off. Somebody walked over there and kind of peeped what was going on. And it was a guy, literally sound just like K Camp, doing his music video right next to K Camp. That was kind of crazy.
That was his son.
Yeah.
That was his son.
I wonder what that felt like to
K Camp.
No, Buddy. Well, both sides really.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck?
I got my sauce from
I got
him.
all my sauce from him, and he's right here.
That would have been hard if they would have met.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Go introduce him.
That would have been fire.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been super fire.
Yeah, if I was famous, I'd do some shit like that. Like, wait, hold up.
What?
Go holler at him like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
For what though?
Give inspiration.
Oh, word.
If I could, you know what I mean? You already trying to
sound like me.
Yeah. Just dap you up or something.
That's admirable.
That's like, folks, They'd be in my DM or email me asking questions about productions that I've worked or they seen on my page.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I respond, they're like, "Oh, I didn't think you responded. I thought you were da 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 da. I thought you were like, no, I mean, I'm a normal person. Like I don't know what the perception is, but that shit is, I don't know. Whatever it can do for you, I hope it does it. You know?
Yeah.
So, if I do have that power.
I was one of them people.
Whatever.
We mystify, or like deify, or put people on a pedestal.
Yeah, we'll put the.
You know what I'm saying? Because we see you with people we see that are notable.
Mm-hmm.
So you got all the stuff, and then you were with the notable people. It's like you're gonna be associated. You know what I'm saying? You kind of associated with that a little bit. You feel me? And us not knowing you, especially me being the person that was on the other side before I knew you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And in DM, like, man, that's junk fire that you doing.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? You just like, yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know you, but appreciate it.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it's like, yeah, you are inspiring people to be more themselves. You know what I'm saying? And show them the ways. Like, I know in the past, like how you would complain, like, yeah, niggas took my sauces and shit. But it's like, you showed it.
Yeah.
And people were that observant of what you got on, what had going on, that they will pause it and be like,
And not knowing, I prayed for it the whole time. I prayed to be an inspiration. I prayed for and then when I'm inspiring or did it, feel away. So I had to get on my ass about that. Like,
yeah, old JB, like you said, you feel me?
Facts.
But it's that awareness to even see that, because like I said, we mystify, deify people. You know what I'm saying? Because they have achieved their own personal successes. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we aspire to be like them, which is kind of bad, because you should want to be yourself. But we want what people have a lot of times. A lot of people do, and that just be like, oh my God, especially when we ain't touched it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know I could manually adjust the focus from over here or that camera over there. Didn't know that was a thing till I came to your class. You know what I'm saying? And I've been around some stuff, but it wasn't that. I didn't get that level of understanding. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Come on, Larry.
It's you gotta not deify people and keep thinking, like you said, I'm just human. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And take that as a grain of salt to for your growth or whatever. Yeah, that's what it is. You from Mississippi, bro? And
Yeah, what's up?
My dad's side of the family, I got half of Mississippi in my DNA, right?
For sure.
And when I watch stuff on TV, bro, I be wondering, like, why does Mississippi catch so many like strays and L's for no reason? Like, I seen Dave Chappelle after the inauguration, he inaugurated and said some crazy stuff about, and then Mississippi Valley was in the news for going to Trump inauguration.
Wow.
They was at the inauguration playing.
Wow.
They said they ain't sound too good either in Mississippi Valley fashion. But yeah, like why you think Mississippi always the bastard child of America?
Right.
Even though they got like great people.
I mean, because the history
Great
of it,
word.
the history of it, and the history is his story, and his story is his side.
What history though? Like what you mean? Like what
like the
slavery
slave shit and the racism and all that shit down there, and like when you growing up, whenever I tell somebody I'm from Mississippi, it was like, all right, dirt roads and da da da. I'm like, nah, we got a beach like 5 minutes up the crib. You know what I'm saying? But that narrative of just like if you think of Mexico off top, you're not thinking beautiful shit. You know
the cartels and drugs and stuff for immigrants.
They got beaches, they got Tulum, they got
beautiful stuff.
Yeah. So I just think I think it's easy. It's an easy target. It's an easy historically something to say. You know what I'm saying? We known about the poor shit. We known for the education, the teen pregnancy. But honestly, I just seen a post about a guy saying, damn, I wish I could quote it. I might want to bring it up. But he was saying that the third graders rose in like 6% in their scoring. The first graders rose like 4%. Eighth graders rose like 7%. And the whole country dropped like 3 or 4%.
But in Mississippi, they had improvement.
Mississippi, had improvement. Over the last year.
Ain't hear about that.
See what I'm saying? So it's some good shit. It's a narrative, man. I don't know.
How you? I mean, as a native of Mississippi, though, how does that make you feel? Do you be feeling the way? Like, does it irritate you type time?
The shit Dave Chappelle said, that shit was funny. That shit was funny. Off top. But it is like lame. Like, all right, cool.
Like we heard that before.
It's too easy. Yeah, it's too easy. It's too easy.
Low hanging fruit.
Yeah, bro.
I got you. Yeah. Being a proxy child of Mississippi, I feel y'all the reverb of it. Like, dang, why y'all get off them niggas back, bruh? You know what I'm saying?
And for those that don't know, why he says the what you call it, child, Mississippi and Chicago. He's from Chicago, from Mississippi. So way back then, when we got freed in Mississippi, a lot of us ran straight up to Chicago and settled and families and all that. So 9 times out of 10, if you're from Chicago, your people, your grandma, great grandma, somebody from Mississippi. So that's why he says that, just to clarify that. Yeah. Good shit.
Yeah, man. Where else we going today?
Where you want to go?
That junk say, I want to talk about driving, bruh. I got a question for you.
I think I'm a top tier driver.
I do too.
Like 100%. I honestly
think I'm an efficient driver.
I think I make traffic better.
I know I do.
Like whoever's behind me, you're welcome, pretty much. Like,
yeah, but they don't know that they welcome.
Yeah,
like they
sure,
don't know
for sure.
Cause they'll still drive on your butt.
For
like
sure.
I'm trying to
sure.
guide you, bruh.
Yeah.
Just chill. But I'm not about to like get on this person's butt. Cause we can't go nowhere. Traffic only allows for us to go 40 right now. Going 50 it makes more traffic.
It's the brake light, man. It's the brake light. Psychologically, when you see a brake light, you think you're thinking it's slowing down, right? And you should.
So, but before you, this is my question though.
All right.
If you got 2 options to slow down, how many options do you have to slow down?
How many options do I have to slow down?
Yeah, like what's the two courses of action you could take to slow down, and which one you would choose?
Foot off the gas, or you can hit the brake.
All right, and which one would you choose if you want to slow down?
I'm gonna go foot off the brake.
Okay, that's a wise decision.
All right.
And why would you do that? Go back to what
I was saying.
Okay.
The psychological psyche of seeing a red light is to slow down, right? Bam, or to stop, right? So I feel like just as a whole, natural reaction is to start slowing down and to start stopping. But you do not have to do that. If they hit the brakes, like 9 times out of 10, I say 8 times out of 10, honestly, when I see somebody hit the brakes, I let off the gas, I will not need to hit my brakes. At all. At all. I will not need to hit my brakes.
Y'all hear
And
right?
if I see them tap, and honestly, I'm looking 2 or 3 cars ahead of them to see them when they're tapping. Because it moves like a snake. It's like, or a snail, right? So here, the stop moves like a snail. So if it's doing this, everyone's going to stop at this point, no matter what. You know what I mean? Or slow down or something. So if I see it coming, if I can slow down, sometimes I'll be the person that'll eliminate that stopping point in the traffic. That's why I say I make traffic better.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Hey, Maya, go back to the search on what you got up right now, and go to that right there. Yeah, double down. Yep, right there. So that's the That's the it's like the video I had seen that I had put on my TikTok that kind of talk about
One stop.
You feel me?
One stop. Look at all that shit.
And it just do that.
You do not need to hit the brake.
You don't.
It's not rush hour, there's no construction, no accident, but boom, traffic jam. Seemingly out of nowhere. Why? Researchers call this a phantom traffic jam, but it's not supernatural. It's mostly caused by humans.
These are jams that occur even without the presence of an accident, without the presence of, say, on-ramp, so no seeming cause.
Here's how they happen.
When vehicles are bunched up too closely together, then a small sort of tap on the brake pedal of one car at any point in time could cause a driver behind it to also tap on its brake pedal a little bit.
This continues down the line of cars, each one pressing the brakes just a little more.
Until there's a car that actually has to come to a complete stop. And then all the vehicles behind it also have to stop. And then we have this formation of a traffic jam that may have just started from this little tap on the brake pedal.
Stop? Yeah. Full? All right. It's all good. We still here. But yeah, you don't got to stop.
You want to check the other two? Yeah, all that, bro. All that from one little stop, bro. And that happens every day. Every day.
Every day.
In Atlanta.
Everywhere in that country. We ain't going to blame it on
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yeah, but I live in Atlanta and I'm affected by it. So please, if you're watching this, just get off the gas. Just get off the gas. Just get off the gas.
That's one thing.
And when you're getting, when you get onto the highway, at least at bare minimum, go the speed limit that these people are. You know, when you're trying to merge, don't slow down to get on a highway that's moving fast.
Yeah, that's one.
I
That's
feel like
another
it's
thing.
common sense. I feel
It's not
redundant.
common sense. You know, you can't be redundant because everybody don't know, and you don't need to know all the rules to acquire a driver's license. You feel me? And then you know, it's industry involved in that. So
They need to make those rules of driving.
I mean, there are rules, and it is
No,
illegal.
like to let off the.
Oh
not hitting it, you know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, that's some driving style stuff, you know. So it's kind of hard to kind of make that, you know, enforce that.
There's so much shit not taught that would make our world so much.
People
more
do not.
efficient.
This is my thing. People don't use they signals. Oh, so it makes my skin curl up. Cause it's like you're not gonna tell nobody, and I'm not saying that I'm 100 every time I change a lane or do something that I do that. But 97% of the time I'm using mine. Even when there ain't nobody behind me in front of me, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Just cause it's on some muscle memory. But it's you do it cause you gotta notify a pedestrian, a bike rider, the next car, a truck, that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
But it's a microcosm of what people, how aware people are in just their day-to-day life anyway. You know what I'm saying? What they got going on. And I ain't saying I'm better than anybody by any means. But I'm just saying, like, a person who won't put their signal on, that's very selfish behavior. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very selfish.
Yeah.
Because we doing something as a community right now. I remember my brother said that before he passed away, like, people be like, people will say, like, I don't trust folks. I don't trust nobody. And he said, that's a lie. Because you got to have a lot of trust in the people we get on these roads with every day. You got to have trust that they got their cars in tip-top shape, that they, you know what I'm saying? They do and all that because they getting on the road with you and something could mess up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you kind of, you know, it's subconsciously you kind of do trust mugs, you feel me? Because you trust in person next to you is going to do the right thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because our lives, he really put that in perspective for me before we got up out of here.
Another thing I wanted to say is the green light, right? When it turns green, when you're at a stop and you're at a red light and it turns green, I feel like two things. There should be a creation, and until that creation, here's what should happen, right? So here's what should happen. We should be looking at the light, right? Everyone. And as soon as the light turns green, if we all just get off the brake, and just start rolling at the same time, I guarantee at least 7 or 8 cars more could make it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because same thing with the snake or the snail. Like, nothing's moving. This ain't moving until all these move, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we're doing this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this movement, if all 7 of these
Simultaneously
move at the same
move.
time,
But that requires all those people to be aware.
So here's the
and
creation. Here's the creation I want. Tesla. Once we go all electric, if we do, right, I think the road should accommodate within the cars. Like, they should be able to communicate, right? So if we're at a light and bam, it turns green, our car those brakes should unlock.
I don't want that.
Brakes should just unlock and just start rolling. Everyone rolls.
Who controlling it?
The car speed up to 5 mile per hour or whatever. Like,
Who controlling it?
the car for the first 5 mile per hour.
And I'm saying, who has control? It's like
The creation, whatever the red light will.
I'm saying the
allow
government. So that's the government controlling it.
I guess the red light will allow your car to move or make your car move at a. You know what I mean?
So the last episode you asked that hypothetical about, would you let the government, will you give up your privacy for the government to do X, Y, and Z? Mm-hmm. That sounds like the same kind of time. So you will give up your privacy for better traffic?
Privacy of a car?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause
how does that relate?
Because if something happens, and I'm not saying if you do anything illegal or anything, but if the government wanted to stop you, you ain't pay your bills, and they could just put the brakes on your car type time, you ain't pay your taxes on something, and they could just put the brakes on your joint because they got control of it at the lights and everything because that's the Department of Transportation stuff.
I'm sure I'm not sure, but in my creation, I would hope that there would be some type of limitations on what they, you know what I'm saying? If I got
These same people that's running it
deal
now.
with Honda, I'm not paying Honda, and I pay my taxes, and the government says, "Hey, you ain't pay Honda, shut it down." Like, nah, I don't. There's some type of limitations. You know what I mean?
got you.
And there's already cameras on every one of these streets, and
But they ain't
I just
controlling
got
your
a ticket
car.
the other day from a camera, bro, like 252 feet away, clear as day, whole tag in my car and all that. I'm like,
That's what I'm saying though. That ain't
it's the same. To me, it's the same.
You have free will. You ain't have to go fast like that. So they caught you. What
This
triggered
ain't
that
about
was
crime.
you.
I'm talking about traffic.
I know, but a part of that traffic is control. You talking about just like they controlling the lights, like you said. Why y'all listening to these robots, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want a robot to control your car now.
Mm-hmm. If it's better than these, you know what I'm saying? It's an advancement to the light.
I feel you.
It'd be better than.
Look at that. She put Ford patent will remotely repossess cars, shut off AC if owner misses payments. That type of time. To have if you have some autonomous traffic stuff going on, that's like how last episode talked about Minority Report. Like that's what the concept was in that movie. Like everything was controlled dang near by the government and corporations, so everything moved on its own. You feel me? Yeah.
I mean, that's.
I wouldn't want that. I feel you.
Pay your fucking bills.
Pay your bills.
Shit.
But on in your effort to promote efficiency, I would not trade my privacy for that. I just wait a little extra at the light because the mugs won't move and stuff.
Yeah, I be thinking of time like crazy. Like, all right, I go through 4 lights on every day, and I wait 2 minutes. That's 8 minutes per day, 365 times 8. It's a lot of minutes of life waiting, and if it could be spent not waiting.
Do you match those minutes on the minutes? Because obviously those minutes are calculated into something you're doing, like it's initiative based, goal based. Like you going to get groceries, or you going to get gas, or you just ain't really free joyriding. Mm-hmm. So do you weigh those minutes against the minutes where you're not doing nothing initiative based and you wasting time?
I don't think so.
No?
No. I mean, you spend X amount of time relaxing. I ain't saying I'm wasting time. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, no.
Okay.
I don't think. That's like time versus money. Like, if if it takes me 16 minutes to get to the grocery store. If it took me 2, would I do it? Hell yeah. Like, how much time would I have to do other things? And you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Time management is key.
Damn right.
And you gotta have the skills to even do that. But yeah, those are some of our traffic irks.
Would you rather have? I know the answer. Every fucking time.
What's the answer?
The first option.
All right, what's the question?
All right. Would you rather have $10 million? Oh man, I gotta go back and read it. Would you rather have $10 million and no money for the rest of your life? Like no more money ever for the rest of your life? Or would you work for 20 years from now to be guaranteed billionaire?
The work 20 years from now to billionaire.
Yeah.
But yeah. Because I don't know how much money I'm going to spend at that $10 million and I don't know I'm going to get. It's
We
fine.
don't know how long we got. If you don't make it 20 years.
All right. I just don't make it 20 years.
Yeah.
Why do I got $1 billion at the end of that joint if I do make it?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That kind of contrasts to your answers on the last episode.
Well, that wasn't the same question, though.
It was a for sure or some more question. You went with some more this time.
Yeah. But the for sure, I wouldn't get no more. Like, it was just the 10 million. So if I spend that 10 million in 1 year, I'm done.
With 10, you can make 100.
You said what?
With 10 million, you can make 100.
Can you? Guaranteed?
Hell yeah. Put it up for 10 years.
Guaranteed.
10% stock market every 10 years.
That ain't gonna give you no $100 million. They'll give you $1 million.
Yeah, but look, after that compound.
Then they'll give you $1.1 million.
Yeah. Or you can start a business for
In
5
10 years,
million.
you're not gonna have no $100 million, though.
Yeah.
So I'd rather work that dub and get a billy. But you putting all this extra, what if you die, though? Like, that ain't the question. Why you put that caveat in there? We ain't need to hear that.
I'm just saying.
All right.
That was a butt.
Okay, we bring it back to butt.
I'm just saying. That's
All
why you ain't like it.
I got you. I got you. You talk like a nigga with a woman with a BBL.
I talk like a nigga with a woman with a BBL.
You talk like a woman with a BBL.
I talk like a BBL woman. What the fuck does that mean?
It's flip floppy.
All right. All right.
Sis brought up BBLs.
That was your only way to get into it, huh?
I tried to transition it.
That shit was whack as hell.
Sis was talking about this yesterday. She was like, "Ain't no such thing as bad BBLs because either way, I'm gonna enjoy
Ain't
it."
no such thing.
Yeah, she said.
No, that's horrible.
This was Maya's logic on bad BBL logic. She said the good ones look good, so I'll look at it, and then the bad ones look bad, so I laugh. So I'm. She said
Looking either way.
I win either way. I said, I guess.
Yeah.
That's some crazy logic. We in the land of BBLs.
Yeah.
And we was on that video set the other day. Shorty had a BBL. That jump was wild. Was you there? No, it was just
BBL bullies.
me and Buddy. Yeah, Shorty BBL was
That's crazy.
crazy.
See, that don't even look.
No, that does look crazy.
Like a turkey leg.
Yeah, man. I'm pray for them women, man. 'Cause that's some life problems right there.
That what you like? You like them BBL?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I ain't never been. I've never been a fan of those.
Yeah, me either.
Word. But yeah, man. Well, where you see yourself at the end of 2025?
2025.
Mm-hmm.
I see myself completed a nice short film. I don't know if it's directed, I don't know if it's DP'd, but yeah, I'm getting one of these ideas out my head
No doubt.
for sure.
That's one of your goals?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of 2025? Me too. I got the same goal. I want to direct and produce my own short film. I already got the idea and it's coming together, but I got to start gathering the pieces I need to tell a story. And that's all, storytelling pieces. But yeah, that's mine too.
And then maybe invested in some crypto, diversify a little bit more.
Yeah, this is a good time to buy crypto too. It's down like a mug.
Yeah.
Not like a mug, but it's down like a lot for a lot of the big ones. So yeah.
So I wanna take what I invest now and spread it, like not add more to it, but just spread it out more. Put some crypto, maybe a CD or something.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Where you want to see yourself, Mai, at the end of 2025?
Probably working more consistency and more consistently as an AC.
Okay, more AC work, she said.
Okay then.
Consistent AC work.
It's on the way.
That's what's happening.
For sure.
Yeah, hire her. She's a great AC. You a second, or just the first? You first two, right? Or you? Yeah, okay. Yeah, hire her if you need a second AC. She cold.
AC.
She will support you like no one ever has ever supported. So holla at her. Hit her up under here. That's her Instagram handle. Yeah, man. This episode 4, another little light one. You feel me?
Yeah.
We got another one in the books.
It's a good one.
We're gonna bring some people to y'all, man. Make it a little bit more lively. You feel me? We need our friends on here to help us out. Talk to us. I'm tired of talking to this nigga, man. Can't do this for 100 episodes. I need to break up the monotony. But it's coming. We love y'all. Again, we back in here. You know, but that's life.
That's life, baby.
Peace. Love y'all.
Good. Love you.